Hello and welcome to The Blobber Plays EU4 with the Kushite Restoration series. As a Nubian culture nation, own the entire Egyptian region as cause. So, step 1. Can't see all of Egypt yet. A bit more this way, but this is the high value bit. We don't actually start with any of Egypt. Start bordering it. We are Coptic, though we've got some fetishist and some Sunnis. And the first likely target we have in Mercuria do have some Coptic land, but they've also got more Shia and Sunnis. So it's going to be a tough religious time for us for quite a while. Now, first step. We want Ethiopia to be our friend. We want to make our missions. No, we don't want to attack Mamluk, so that mission's done. Don't mind improving relations with Ethiopia, especially if we get a royal marriage and alliance. That'll give us that. We want to go up to force limit and beyond. We want to set our first rival as Mercuria, and that's it. We don't have the income for anything else at the moment. We're going to wait until we've taken this land before we start converting things. Oh, that war will be finished before we... Yeah, we'll do this. We'll hope that the war against here, which we're going to start fabricating for, getting spy network points so that we can fabricate claims. What else do we want? So he's an ally. Who's he gonna like? We'll watch who he gets an alliance with and maybe ally that person too. We're gonna want the Mamelukes to not hate our guts too much to start with. So there's something to be said for improving relations there. We don't have any coastal provinces, so we don't have to worry about boats. I think we're good to start. They've accepted our alliance. Might want to go after him, but we'll just wait. Finish this mission. There we go. First. Now it's our new mission. Hopefully it's attack him. There we go. Conquer Berber. In 5 days we'll be able to attack. Make sure our army maintenance is high. Check out our estates, have a look at our land. Oh, we can give some more ability. A diet. Ask for a general. Okay, we can drop it by controlled provinces relatively easily. Then we can ask for all the military power in the universe. Now we should probably do the same trick with the... is ours called... Ours are called clergy. Yep. So... one has the lowest trade value good. That's our capital. This one also has a low trade value good. Same trick. Port. Gonna want an inquisitor. We can then ask for all the admin points, and here we just ask for their money. Slow down the game speed, wait for the day when we can declare war. Whoop. Go for it. Who needs claims? Get our general on the case. Now we want to start fabricating on this guy. If he doesn't ally Ethiopia, we'll go eat him. We've got a crossing penalty, but we're 6 versus 4, and we've got full morale. They won't. Case, siege down. Okay. We can consolidate properly. And 3 to this siege. And wait. Leave 1 here. Up. Move up. It's nice to have 4 on the siege, so that you don't have to worry about getting a disease tick. And everyone else can come home. Nope. Walk that way. And we're done. Whew. Well, that's the first stage dealt with. Now we should up our root out corruption, which is only going to get worse when we get all these silly provinces. We can lower our army maintenance. Military strength guy is way too expensive for us at the moment. Be that much. We'll wait until this war is over before we think about hiring him. Speed. We don't need this, but otherwise speed up. We should offer access to our friend. Try and keep him our friend forever. Now, Medribari here has not got any other friends. Means they look to be a hasty target following this war. And if this is about to finish, and we're about to get another claim here, we might actually want our army maintenance up. Move over to be next to them. Come on. A little bit of luck. Thank you. Come over here. Get our piece out. Take everything. And money. Not quite that much money. I kind of wish it limited it to the maximum amount at the first click. That would be helpful. Quality of life change. And we're good. So we wait for this to come in. We're going to need 2. 1 to peace out. Here, and 1 to declare the other war. We're going to need 2 diplomats. Woo, we're ready. He still has no friends. Take our peace. We declare our new rival. And we smush him. That would be lovely, but it's probably never going to happen. Oh yes, we needed to get rid of these from the nobility, so... Both pretty the same. Suppose that one's slightly worse. Problem avoided. Here we go. Got more shock. We're more numerous. 9 versus our 2, that's not great. 6 versus 6. 6 versus our 4. Yep. Looks like we're gonna win. It also looks like he might be thinking about war with them as well. I'd rather build them up and consolidate the others down. It's just faster. Speed up. Chase. Consolidate. Very good. Consolidate. 1, 2, 3. Split, split, split. Make sure that we're getting each province. Which one is his capital? That one. Patience. Consolidate. So that we only hit the force limit when we get all this. Now, core. Should have done that earlier. Go back to improving with Ethiopia. Because we want them to stay our friends once we've got all this. Who is he also friends with? No one else. Start looking at who looks like a winner out of these guys. Jazz looks like they could be a winner. Speed up. Then the infantry over. Then the infantry over. And we're all good. Come back to sitting on our conversion. Oh no, finished. So we'll do the next fetishist once that core is done. Come sit. Now what's happening? These guys are going to war. Fair enough. Speed up. Consolidate. Don't particularly want to... Well, I suppose I can do a little bit of looting. I don't need their loyalty. But I don't want to... This is essentially ducats for admin. And I'm sorry, but ducats for admin is a good deal. One more month of this, then we'll hop off. Wait for this before we do that conversion. We've got to wait for the core. Speed up. Now there's no more claims to get here, but our spy network does help the siege speed. So there's no real point in not doing it. Go. Come home. Army maintenance down. Get that diplomat back. Piece this guy out. Ask for his money. That'll do. It's not a worrying amount of overextension because so much of it is just not valuable land. Go through. Raise the autonomy everywhere for the new takings, and we're good. Check out how our income looks once next month comes. Well, we've got no army support. Locate the Mamelukes, get them to 100. Considering that we have the wrong religion and aggressive expansion, that's not going to be possible. Attack the Mamelukes, that's also crappy. Improve prestige, it's not a bad mission, but it's not likely one that will get done. There's something to be said for trying to, like, vassalize Adal. He only has that one ally, so you know what? Let's get fabricating there. I maybe even should have done it sooner, but no sense being too greedy. We'll improve our prestige. We also wanted to look at our income. So I can't really support having even the half price Inquisitor at the moment. Thankfully, that was all good Coptic land, so that's going to be helping our religious issues. Core comes in. Is it the fetishist? Get that fetishist done. There we go. Woot. How is he going? Is he losing? He is, which might well mean that his friend would be unwilling to honour the call. Let's move up our army maintenance. See if we can't get a claim. Set them as a rival. How are our wooing of Hejaz going? No, they still hate us. Thankfully, at least he doesn't yet. Though he will. Rest assured, he will. The Mamluks don't hate us too much either. So, let's check out Adal's army. They've got 3. Do they have a fort? They do have some real forts. But they can be bypassed. Walk around them. And will Ethiopia join? Yes. That said, I don't know that I want them to join. I want them to not get any more land. And I don't want to break the promise with them, and I don't want to break the promise with them so they de-ally me and then hate me. You know what, let's go. Move up, see what we can get. Leave 1, 2, 3. Move up to this siege. Woot. Move back. Move back. Still on his lonesome. Move up. Sorry, mate. Sorry, not sorry. Siege guys, move back up into siege place. Making sure to leave enough to try and discourage them from coming and attacking again. How's our force limit? Still not enough to get one more. Up. Holy oh, it's also a capital. Okay. Extra unit it is. Non-optional. on. That's a good deal. Surprisingly bad, although he's fairly fast. I would dearly love to go kill off his army. Now we can do some tricks here and try and tempt him into helping with this siege. There we go, now he should come and help. We've tricked him successfully. Leave one person on each of the others in case they don't take any land. Speed up. And the way you trick the AI into helping with your sieges is you pretend like you're moving off and they're like, oh, a free siege, I could take it. And then you stop moving off and they'll keep coming and help. See? Now I'm only suffering a single unit's worth of attrition, but there's enough units here that are antagonistic, that are in a war against Adal here, that there's enough to siege. Speed up. Now the other thing we can conceivably do is if we can get them to peace out to become a vassal, we could then call in Ethiopia against Warsangali and Ajuran, both of who would be vassalizable also. Not that I want 3 big vassals, but it would be possible. I'd probably take that land for myself, or else feed it to this vassal and then just be done with it. Anyway, I'd rather go back to improving with Ethiopia and the Mamluks. Speed up. See? There we go. He's abandoned this war. But one of these, especially that one which had a fort, will need to be redone. Up. We can do the capital siege. So we should be able to. Move away and then back on. There we go. Don't know what mixed up there, but it's alright. Is he in any other wars? No. He is now my bitch. You is my bitch. Boom. Come back home. Start improving with my bitch. Now, has this war ended? Yes. Warsangali have eaten Arahan and part of Adal. And Ajuran, well, they got a little bit of land to their trouble, but not too much. Now, who does Ethiopia hate? Hopefully, it's Ajuran and Warsangali. Kaffa. You hate Kaffa. Good, go eat Kaffa. Let our units get home. Look at these. Not much we can do about most of them. We can do something about some of them. Hammer sign. So some of these ones that have got 1, we can fix. Okay. What about that? There we go. Problem solved. That would take a while. But they're going to rebel anyway, and I want to fix them. Down to 0. 2. 1. 0. Thank you. Come on over. Now, which provinces do we need to help protect here? Dongla is the big one, as is that one. You have river crossings from everywhere. Yes. What about you? Do you have river crossings? Not from everywhere. So we're better off sitting in this one, so that we can make sure not to get a river crossing if they pop up in the other. Now we could set our rivals again, but I don't want to rival Ethiopia quite yet. What about Amlix? How are you feeling? You hate us, which is understandable. And here, you hate Ethiopia, and so hate us. That's okay. One day we might be willing to give up our Ethiopian alliance. Then you might not hate me so much. Speed up. I'm willing to lower my maintenance about this much until it hits 80. Hello, local autonomy. Maybe. Is this in one of my important provinces? No. So sure thing, have some autonomy. Down. War exhaustion's coming down. We've got no overextension. We've just got fixing these religions on our mind. Our income is positive. We're doing all that we can to make sure Ethiopia stay in love with us. Speed up. That one is done. Start trying to woo Ashton. Who hates Wasangali is also important. Oman. Oh, really? Suddenly decided you hate your friend, who was your friend. Okay, so yes, an alliance here looks even better, because then I can feed back land here, and these claims. Does he have any friends? He has no friends. How many units does he have? Bengali. Sort by force limit. I want to sort inverse alphabetically. He is nowhere near his force limit. I think we go do this. We even spend down 1 to make him loyal for this war. We go here. Slow down. We check out the fort situation. That is going to be a bit awkward. Although if we start here, we could come down. The other question is, can we get Ethiopia to help? No. Not for a while. I do think that striking while he's still got no units made is the better idea. Even if it means we might spend down a placate, enforce, whatever it is, harsh treatment there to make sure that we can do this war swiftly. They give us access. If I was at war with their enemy, they probably would. That one's also almost done. But I need that back. If I was at war with your enemy, presumably you will give it, so we'll call you back. Up to here. Okay, let's see how nasty these natives are. Please don't trigger, please don't. Yes! No trigger. Attack. Now, reconquest is nice, but conquest, let's look at the ratio of development. So there's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 here, but there's 16 that we can do claims for, and we can get these back anyway. Maybe? I'll have a think about it across the break. In any case, we've had a nice start. We've grown pretty big here, we've got a nice vassal, we're about to grow them. Things are looking good for Alodia. I hope you've enjoyed watching, and you'll join us again soon. Bye bye.